It's a story centered around young love, perfect for Valentine's Day, put on by the performers from the award-winning Norfolk State University Theater Company. Professor Anthony Stockard is the artistic director at NSU Theater. He joins us now with more on In the Red and Brown Water. Anthony, welcome back. It's good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you too.
Okay, so this is an interesting piece for Valentine's Day. It's interesting for you guys because this is a challenging and sort of really rewarding performance that you guys are putting on, right?
No, absolutely. It is a play that requires everything out of the actor. The entire environment in the show. It's a love story. It's a coming of age story. And there is a set and environment, but lights play a crucial part in creating location. Actors have to act out all the specifics of what's going on. There's singing, there's movement, there's all of these things. And it's written by Academy Award winner Terrell Alvin McCraney, who also ran a MacArthur Genius Grant for writing the play. It's a part of the brother-sister plays. It's a 3-play cycle, and this is the first in that 3-play cycle.
And the story starts with a young lady who has to make a very difficult decision between following her career as an athlete or taking care of her ill mom. I mean, yes. it starts right there from the beginning, right?
It pulls no punches.
I know, really. I mean, from the top.
All the drama in it, yes, and we watch her make that decision. We see the subsequent decisions that are made, and then she turns into a young woman deciding about where she will place her love in the world. And it's a beautiful story. It's a dramatic tale. All of the characters, most of them come from the African mythology. So they have names and colors and powers like Zeus does. So the characters in the play live up to those attributes. And we see them in their sort of African Orisha state and then in their contemporary state, and we toggle between the both. There's singing that's involved that is sort of a through line for the play. But it's a beautiful story. It's a heartbreaking story. The comedy is so highbrow.
Yeah.
There's a character named Malegba. I cannot wait for people to see this scene in this performance. There's tons of student actors, and watching them grow in the show has just been amazing.
How challenging has this been for you to put on this production?
It's incredibly challenging. When you throw the best material in the world at students while they're learning, the rehearsal room becomes the classroom at the same time. Yeah. And you have to balance between getting the show across, who our director, Professor Herbert, he is doing a wonderful job, but then there's the team of the acting coaches and everybody else to sort of support that, to make sure that the students are still growing, and what is a very challenging piece.
Something tells me you've got some really talented actors performing some of the key roles in this.
Yes, we always do. But,
I know you do.
But it's especially good for this show. This past year, we just won 17 National Kennedy Center Awards. We won more than anyone else in the United States of America. 2,000 universities, 250,000 students. And most of that cast from that production is in this one, and they're met with all the freshmen and sophomores, but that comedic bit is actually by a freshman who is just killing it.
There you go.
So,
there you go.
Yeah, exceptional acting.
All right, tell everybody why and when they can see it and why they should see it.
Well, it's Valentine's Day weekend. I know we got the game this week, but next week we have Valentine's Day.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful story about love and decisions and coming of age. They should see it for many reasons. Excellent theater. America's world-class collegiate theater performance right here in Hampton Roads. And it's, as I said, it's the first of 3 plays in the trilogy. Right. We're doing 2 of them. So they can come see this one first.
Yep.
And then around April, they can come see the second play that we're remounting for our 10th anniversary, The Brother Size. You'll see some of the characters grow up and become older. And then you'll see some characters that you heard about in the first one that you get to meet in the second one. Okay. So there's all the reasons. Family, friends, if you're a theater goer, if you want a good night on the town in the theater for Valentine's Day.
This is it.
This is it. They can go to NSUtheater.com or any of our social media handles, which are also NSU Theater, REER.
Well, we're gonna give that right now, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. In the Red and Brown Water, playing Valentine's weekend. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome stuff. All right, you can catch NSU Theater Company's production of In the Red and Brown Water February 13th through the 16th. The shows are happening at the Brown Hall Main Stage Theater at 700 Park Avenue in Norfolk. For tickets, visit nsutheater.com. Groups of 10 or more can save almost 30%. You can also follow along on social media at NSU Theater.